Hi YouTube, I'm Christine.
And I'm Alicia.
And we're the Fiber Alchemists. And we're here to talk to you about all things fiber.
All things fiber.
So we're gonna start with cross stitch and then move into quilting and then yarn.
Yeah.
Okay, so I finally went through my box of shame as Nell from Little Yellow House. We'll have to tag her in this. Little Yellow House.
We'll write it down below, so you'll have to look.
Talks about her box of shame of all the stuff she's finished but not fully finished. So I finally finished. Aren't they so cute? So the first time I did them, I just had a little orange. Thank you. Little orange like piping that I just had in my like scrap pile or whatever, and it wasn't enough. So I put it on Instagram, and then I was looking at the picture. I'm like, oh, it's not enough. So I found this little pom-pom.
They're really cute.
Added that. So there's that one. And there's this one.
Yeah, I think the pom is cute.
And then I finished this little guy.
The fox. He's done. See, that one turned out so cute.
It is really
especially
cute.
on the dark background.
I don't know how I'm gonna finish it. It would have been cute on like a brown one too, but. And then my other, these are finishes like the Hello Fall. It's not quite finished, but these are stocking sets from Blackbird Designs, and there's 3 for each month. And so I've been working on those, and
It's a tiny
isn't it cute?
That's so cute. It's itty bitty.
And I was gonna, like ornaments for the tree, but I was reading the finishing instructions, and it's like, press it, finger press it, and then it looked like they just put fabric on it, and they did a whip stitch.
Oh.
So I got nervous. I cut it, and then I got nervous and didn't finish it. But here's some of the other months. I think this one's like December.
Oh, it's cute.
Oh, that's upside down. I don't know what month that is. I think this one's May.
You could have a whole tree decorated in
I'm
just
going
the
to,
tiny
because
little
there'd be
stocking.
36, right? So a little tree.
Oh,
this is April
that's
showers.
Cute. Oh, I like how creative they got with the design.
Yeah, they're really different. This might be January.
Ooh, the next one's my favorite, I think.
4th of July. This is July. Well, of course, it's your birthday month.
It's my birthday month. No, I love the pattern on it. That is so cute.
So the rest of them are in progress still. I kind of picked my favorites out of each month first and then did them, and then I'm going back and doing the rest. Some of them are in Florida. I have to go get them.
Oh, yeah.
Bring my stuff home. But anyways, that's finishes.
Cute.
And then had to rip this whole thing out.
Oh, the little barn, wasn't it?
A little barn.
Aw.
Yeah. This is Plum Street Sampler, A Country Winter. Right not in the middle.
There you go. You're doing great.
And I messed it up and had to start over, so I ripped it out.
That's the one we showed you the 2 pages together.
Yes.
Because it gets hard. You're essentially making something off of a graph on something that isn't really a graph. So you have to make sure you really count your stitches.
And they overlap them. They'll gray out like 3 bars on this page because it's on the other page. Then I have to think too much. So I just take them. I can't show you, you're not supposed to show the charts, but like for the back of them, I just cut them apart and tape them together.
So you have the whole picture
Exactly.
together.
Then I crumple it up and fold it, and I got off by 2 or something. And the barn started looking crazy, and I'm like,
what's wrong with this?
what's happening?
What's going on, buddy?
So
that one's cute.
I worked on her dress, and I finished the sheep and started some flowers, and up here's the house.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And that is a nice thing. You can tear it out and you can start over, and nobody knows.
And this is the Wool and Flax by Plum Street Sampler.
Cute.
Yeah, I'm enjoying that one a lot. Although when I get down to the bottom of it, there's a lot of grass, and that's all white.
Oh.
So that'll have to be done in
Bright light?
bright light, but also in little bits. Like I'll do some of it and then
You can always go back and forth between
give it a
colors
break.
too.
And yeah, I stopped on the sheep too because the sheep, was doing all that white. I'm like, I need some color or something. So then the next one is
Oh, that one's cute.
And I thought there were only 6 in this series, but somebody just posted the other day they had all 9, so I'm gonna have to get busy and get the rest of them.
Cute. I like that one.
So
there's a whimsy with those ones that I really like.
yeah, they're really cute. That's Hands On Design, Kathy Haberman, I think is her. And by the way, this is not my finish design. She gives you the template for it to cut them out and everything. So, and I finished them like she does. So.
Oh, and the back is really cute. Just a simple, just a simple piece of fabric on the back. I think that's cute.
And then this is winter wordplay, and I didn't get much done on this. I got the word scarf and part of the snowman's hat. And then because I finished Hello Fall, I'm gonna do Hello Pumpkin. I know fall's over, but
Oh, that's cute. It can be fall all year long. Anything.
Exactly.
It's too cold out for me now.
Exactly.
And I only have one that I'm working on, so I hand drew out my tree.
It's cute.
And so now I'm just doing the embroidery, hand embroidery. And something to think about, you can go super simple and just fill it in with a single color, or you can add in extra colors and it just add more dimension in when you're looking at your project. So just kind of think of your thread as like paint from a paintbrush. So you can add in more textures and more colors. I went with 6 strands on the snow because I wanted it to look kind of puffy, and then I went with 3 strands as I'm working on the main part of the tree, so it'll be a little bit thinner. And then
That's cute.
I think I'm gonna do a couple colors when I do the little stump, like a couple browns to look more like bark. Yeah, just a super simple
That's cute.
craft. But that's really all I have for that. I'm right in the heart of busy.
So this is my quilt in progress. This is for my son-in-law, and it really, I just wanted something simple for him because he's kind of, it's like him, but it's
He's
really
plain.
Black. It's really black and white. So I needed it to be bigger. So I was gonna add, these are just, it's no pattern. It's just half square triangles with squares, you know. So I was thinking of putting this on the side, but then I didn't know if I needed, you probably can't see it, if I needed a black border on it. Or if I should just leave this as the edge and put binding on it. I haven't decided.
I think it looks good. He'll love the geometric part of it.
I figured he'd like the simplicity part of it.
Yeah, he's like a very plain Jane kind of person. He likes waffles plain. You know, spaghetti plain. So he'll love it. Honestly, anything that's warm, he'll be very happy. So.
And then my snowflake quilt is at the long arm quilter.
Carrie has it.
Yay. So I'm excited about that.
I hope she posts some progress. She'll
I
do some
know.
progress photos.
Well, she hasn't asked me what I want yet, so I don't know. Did Jay gave it to her, right?
Yes,
Okay.
he gave. So my husband gave it to her, and then she'll like ask you what you want, and she's working on a Christmas one. You'll have to look at her Facebook page. It's got multiple different designs in it on the Christmas quilt, and I think it turned out really, really
Like a
cute.
custom?
I don't know how she does it, but I think it had a gingerbread and a snowflake in it. I just thought it was a great creative like Christmas compilation on this Christmas quilt, and I just thought it was so cute.
Gingerbread. I didn't know she had that one.
Well, it was just like it did all of them, and then she did another video of watching her machine go do the work because it's computerized, and I just thought it was really cool to watch it do its thing. So that was really cool.
Done do your fabric?
Yes, I haven't done much sewing. It's the like right in the middle of like busy. I have to get orders shipped. 14 went out today, and so I only have like 80-ish, just 80-ish left to make and ship out for Christmas. And I'm trying to get those out early because we don't know if there are going to be any delays like there were earlier this year. There were lots of delays due to COVID, and I just want to get Christmas stuff out as early as I can. So this is something, this is white fabric that I dyed. There are pieces cut out of it because it was used for mask making. So this is one, I call it Summer Fun. And it's just actually 3 different colors, but you get all these extra, this is done in the ice dyeing method that I love. And then the other one that I did, I call this, I think Berry Splash.
Is that on for sale on Etsy?
It's not for sale because I used it for mask fabric because you couldn't find anything.
That's beautiful.
And
tie-dye is all the rage right now.
Oh, it's very popular. And I love doing, I've tie-dyed, oh my gosh, I remember doing it in high school.
Right?
So, this is just done in 2 colors.
That's really pretty.
Done in ice tie. So, that's something that I've done before. And I really enjoy it. So, I'm hoping to do some more. I'm really low on white fabric, so I am going to have to order some more of that. And then, so we talked about tea towels. So just really simple tea towels that you had bought for a Christmas craft. And we used up all the ones with the red stripe on them, and I have all these blue ones left. So I was making fresh baked bread. My husband absolutely loves it. And then I would take my leftover bread bags, and that's how I would store it. But it was getting soft, and it was getting too moist in the bag. And I was on Pinterest instead of sleeping, like you do. And I came across something, and I was like, Loaf Bag. And so it's just this lady, I'll link her below, down in the information below. It's this super simple
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
bread bag, and the way you make it, this is done with 2 tea towels, you end up with a cute square bottom.
That's really cute.
Easy peasy. And I'll write up what I did, and then I just took some twill tape.
That's so cute.
And it was so easy, and it's cute, and it's boxed. And so her local bakery, she just goes in and buys bread, and then she takes her bags there, and they have this machine, so they slice it all, and then they normally put it in a plastic bag. Her bags that she made
no way.
fits over the little machine, and they just shove the sliced bread in.
That's really cool.
Then you tie it, and she even puts it in the freezer, so it lasts a little bit longer. So I'm like,
That's a clever way to use this.
2 loaves at a time, and he can't eat that much bread that fast.
He could,
well,
he could, but he shouldn't.
He tries. So I just thought, how neat! What a great use of something. You can even get flour sack towels at. I know you can get them at Walmart for pretty cheap, and those are great. Those are great for unpaper towels too. But just a super simple thing, and let's say you need a little housewarming gift, bring it to someone and just have some bread in it.
That is so cute.
And you don't have to bake the bread.
And you could even.
You could just go to Panera and
That,
bring them
but
bread.
yeah, they would fit over their thing, but you could use your Cricut and put something on it if you
could
wanted.
put their name on it.
Ooh, like a monogram or something?
Or like Happy Home, or you could put something cute on it.
Handmade.
Yes.
Something, anything. You could do a lot of stuff with that. That's
Make
really
it look
cute.
vintage. I mean, you could just do a lot. But once I sewed it up, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna need a couple more of these. And I left the hem. I'll write all about it. It was really easy. And I'll link her down below because I just loved it. She did a little live where she's at the bakery getting her bread. So I was just like,
That's really cute.
perfect. So yes, super easy craft. Yeah, easy peasy. And then I did bring what I did. So this is 2 Christmases ago. Same tea towel. And that is my handwriting from a card from great grandma.
Yeah, I was looking for some handwriting, something handwritten for my grandmother. And my mom found almost like a calendar for the year, and she had stuffed some things in it, and it was a Christmas card to someone else that she had written that in there. And so Alicia took that, and we made it for all of the granddaughters and daughters.
Yeah, each family got one. And this was made straight out of Design Space. So if you do have a Cricut, you can do this from a picture. So I just had to finagle with the photo for a hot minute to get it to look exactly the way I wanted it. And then I cut it out on heat transfer vinyl and then pressed it on to the towels. And it made a really special gift for everyone. So just something you can get out every year.
Because a couple of years before that, we took my grandpa's dress shirts, and we made aprons.
Yes.
Like kitchen aprons out of them using the sleeves and they are so cute. Cute, cute, cute.
And it's a piece of great grandpa. Yeah, it was a really good one.
Okay, so for yarn, I don't have any projects in progress, but I have a previous finish. And if anybody watched the first video,
If you've been here since the beginning,
you'll know, you'll laugh at this. This is Chewbacca. Stephanie, if you're watching, this is what I'm expecting. What's it called? I accidentally had
dermaplaning
done to my face. I didn't know I was signing up for that. Anyways, that's this is what I envision I'm gonna look like shortly.
When all the hair grows back.
Yeah, exactly. Just saying. Although they assure me it's not, I'm still not convinced. Anyways, and so this is another.
That one's cute. BB-8.
Is that what it is? I don't know. Mm-hmm. I just made it. I don't know who it is.
From Star Wars.
I knew he was from Star Wars, but
yes.
I didn't know. And
BB-8.
And then
Pikachu. Which Pokemon has really come back.
Really? Because it was back for a while when people were doing that Geo stuff, where you go find them or whatever.
Pokemon Go.
Then it kind of went away again. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's maybe not as popular as it once was, but yeah, I just couldn't believe it came back because that was something I remember us playing with when we were middle school.
Probably, yeah.
So, but that was like 2 years ago. No, I'm just kidding.
Yesterday.
I was like yesterday. So young. Oh,
I feel like a teenager with these braces on.
They're great.
Don't.
I'm not gonna do it.
Don't make fun of your mother on YouTube.
Fine, I won't. So something that is always a great craft around the holidays or really anytime are washcloths. These are not finished yet. So I have a couple people that really like getting washcloths for Christmas or birthdays, Mother's Day, stuff like that. This one is done knitting. And it's super easy. It's done diagonally actually. And so I can link the pattern down below. Really easy one to finish. And it's got ribbing built into it.
That's pretty.
So it ends up being more of like scrubby-ish, even though it's really soft. These are done with 100% cotton. I love this cotton is my favorite one because the peaches and cream tend to splinter as you're crocheting because of the constant twisting in your hook. And so I get tired of it like splintering, so I don't want to mess with it. Plus I like the colors. So this one is done, I want to say the moss stitch, but I could be. I'm going to show that because that one turned out really cool. Really neat. Again, it's not finished yet, but you could still use it this way. And then this one is just done with, I believe, half double crochet. So you don't have to do anything complicated, and then it's done in the back loop, so you end up with this ribbed stitching to it. And I do just a little bit bigger than the hand. And the nice thing about washcloths, you can make them, you don't really need a pattern. If you're just starting out, just count your stitches and do a stitch you're comfortable with. You could do a single crochet.
You just do 30 chains and then just crochet back and forth, really, if you wanted to be very simple.
Oh yeah, well, and I would definitely like count your stitches when you start because the sizing is going to be different because you're just kind of getting the hang of like how tight or how loose you crochet. But I mean, just really easy, something you can start. And even if it ends up looking like Minnesota, it's still functional.
Exactly. No one needs to see it. It's going to be in your sink or your drawer.
That's true. And it makes a great gift because I shouldn't say everyone. I love getting handmade gifts. It means a lot to me because I know, what went into it. So just,
very cute.
Give a little piece of yourself.
That's right.
During the holidays. And then the last thing I have is knitting. These are the infamous socks. That someday.
I love that
maybe
yarn.
I should say some year
That's
I will
gorgeous.
finish them. This is that class we took. I'm glad I took notes when we made these because
hopefully you took good notes here because this was the hardest part.
Yes, the heel.
Yes.
And I don't even know if it's going to show how gorgeous the color is.
Beautiful.
It's this deep, deep, deep purpley blue. And then it's slightly variegated, so hopefully you can see some of
That's
that.
beautiful.
So this one is almost completely finished. Almost there. Almost completely finished.
That looks really long. Did you measure it? Oh, this is the top part. Never mind.
Yeah, top, and then heel, and then out to the
I was
foot.
gonna say that. Did you put your foot?
I have a
Because
giant
that looks
foot.
really long.
Okay, don't judge me. No. And then I have this much done. So I'm right to the part of adding the heel to this one almost. Yeah. But I really, 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 really liked when I switched to circulars.
Yeah. Doesn't everyone?
Yeah. Double points make me want to poke my eyes out. And even though my stitches are a little bit looser when I do the circulars, I hate double points. I just do.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
But it's beautiful.
Thanks. Someday it'll be finished as I just pulled out my
Someday.
needle. I'll have to fix that.
Oh,
See,
no.
these are extra.
Oh, it's like, oh my gosh.
No, I only ripped out one. It's fine. That's again the danger of double points. They fall right out, and then you can't touch anything else. You can't breathe. You have to put all your stitches back on.
I would put, I knit, but it's not my preferred thing to do, but I would, even when using double points, I would put those little eraser things on them because I was so paranoid
the
I would
nubbins.
lose. Yeah, even while I was working it. Because the panic would ensue. Yes.
I only have.
Yes, I would put those on because I was so paranoid that,
I need a bunch more of these.
I know, I have a lot of
I
them.
only have like two pairs. I don't know why that won't focus, but yeah, I only have 2 pairs. But that's all yarn from Knitting Off Broadway. It was a
Gorgeous.
class I took with my grandma. Well, and you stood in for grandma. So great
Very nice.
class. Someday I'll finish. I should probably just go in and talk with them and be like, "Can you help me with the heel again?" Because
Oh, sure, they would help you.
oh my gosh, they're so helpful, so nice. Just, it's been a really long time since I did the heel flap.
Yeah. So I don't have a squirrel project because I was actually on vacation for a few days and I binge watched The Crown. That's really all I did. No.
No judgment.
Kidding,
If
not
you're on
kidding.
vacation, you can do whatever you want.
But it reminded me at the beginning of this season 4, they talk about the conflict in Ireland. As you know, according to Ireland, they were occupying Ireland. And it was the time when Elizabeth was queen and there was a lot of violence. IRA on both sides. And the IRA was famous for bombs. They made a lot of bombs. And one of the royal family, Henry, Lord Mountbatten or something, was at his castle in Ireland, which Ireland didn't recognize that. They're like, it's our castle, you're in it. Long story short, he was on his boat and they bombed it and killed him. But unfortunately, his grandson was on there with him. They were like fishing. And so fast forward to, they got their independence. It's now the Republic of Ireland. And I was working over there in 2011 and they announced the Queen's coming in 2 days. And it was the first time the monarchy had been there in 100 years.
Oh,
It's
wow.
1911. And that's why they didn't announce it real ahead of time because it was like a huge security risk. Because a lot of the people that lost, because I think they got their independence like in the 70s,
Oh, wow.
late 70s. So people that had lost family members in the conflict were still alive. Like
They'll remember what it was like.
yeah. So we were working on O'Connell Street. We had an office right by the Garden of Remembrance where she was putting the wreath. And we were so excited. We're like, oh my gosh, we're going to get a seer because we could literally throw a rock and hit the garden.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no. They came by and they locked us in the offices. You couldn't open a window. You couldn't go outside. They shut down O'Connell Street completely.
To protect her.
It was like huge security. And so this main street in Dublin, O'Connell Street, the Liffey River, all shut down. No traffic, no people on the street. It was really weird. So we're like this, with our face pressed against the glass. And here she comes, her and her husband, and we got to see her
Through the glass.
glass. But it was fun. And it was interesting because at the time I didn't realize the history of it all, how long it had been and stuff, but that was neat. So that's why I didn't get any.
I think that's one of the most wonderful things about traveling to other countries. Really, really learning about the country. Because you can sit there and read all these things from another American's point of view.
Yep.
And from the history books. But you get there, it's totally different. You're immersed in their daily life. And
Yeah.
because Croatia, when we were in Dubrovnik, it's you are eating real food. Their bread is real bread, like it's someone bakes it kind of bread. It just, it's one of the most humbling and wonderful things about traveling. I love learning about other cultures.
And it's fun. And the nice thing about the crown is that even if you don't like the monarchy, it's more about history. It does talk about the monarchy and the family and stuff, but
Justin might like that.
Oh my gosh, history. They had a mudslide from a coal. They mined coal too much, and this was in the 50s, I think. And there was this. It rained and rained, and there was a huge mudslide. And this is really kind of sad, and I didn't know this. It came down on this town and went on the school and just like killed everybody, all the kids in the school, because that's what it just was a huge.
It collapsed, yeah.
And I'm like, I don't remember that. And so that whole show was about that and those people's lives and how the monarchy reacted to it. But it's a lot about history. I mean, it's I like it. I think it's interesting, and I love history. So Justin probably would like it. He'd just skip over the.
He'd skip over the other stuff, but he'd love the history part of it.
Yeah, it's really interesting. And right now they're getting ready to go to Australia, and because at the time that I'm watching it now, they still. What do you call it? I wouldn't call it occupied, but they're still over
in
Australia.
Charge of.
I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, and Australia's not very happy about it. They want to be their own independent country. So it'll be interesting to watch that play because they have a new prime minister. Anyways, enough about history and other countries.
No, but that's that's cool.
So you have a squirrel project.
Squirrel, that's what we were talking about. I was like, wait, what are we talking about? I finished our shirts. So now we have a couple shirts. Excuse me. You can get them, I have the merch linked on our website. I have it linked on YouTube. I think I have it linked on Etsy as well. So this wouldn't be made by us. This would be made by somebody else. It's through Teespring. But yeah, that was my squirrel project, to get a couple shirts made for us. Yay. They're the really comfy.
I love these shirts.
3/4 sleeve.
When you get more time, you're gonna have to mass produce these.
I will have to make some more because they're so soft.
I love them.
And I believe it's a curved hem at the bottom too. So super cute.
Yeah.
You can wear leggings with it. But yeah, and then something else I will be writing about on the blog is how to make just these simple ornaments, just glitter ornaments, really easy. Because sometimes you want to make something, you don't really know what you want to make, or you just want to make something simple. Because trust me, I've taken on huge tasks right before Christmas. You will lose your sanity and
like
your
this quilt I have to get done before Christmas.
Yeah. Don't take on big projects.
You might get it and it won't be quilted.
He wouldn't care. He probably wouldn't. My husband, he probably wouldn't even notice. He'd be like, "Oh, cool blanket, warm."
He'd notice because it's not together.
Nope. He'd probably he'd cuddle up.
Now, how did you glitter this? Because I saw the other day where a lady. I've seen several videos where they take floor polish.
Mop and glow, or
yes. I swirl it around, pour it out, and then put the glitter in it. And the two different people did it.
I don't use that because I don't know the longevity of the mop and glow.
It's weird, right? Oh, it could crack and stuff.
Well, let's be honest. Your Christmas stuff goes in the closet or in the attic or down in the basement.
Not temperature controlled too.
Yes.
Maybe,
so,
right?
I don't know longevity-wise on mop and glow. And maybe someone who's made lots of ornaments with the mop and glow can tell me, have you had success? Have you had any trouble with people, storing them? So I use polyacrylic, and you can buy it in a little can. It's, I think, like a tealish or blue-green on the front of it. And I just use a plastic syringe, and or you could use a pipette or anything like that, squirt it in, roll it around, and then you let it drip upside down, all of that extra glue. So you really just have a really thin layer. And then from there, you just put in the glitter of your choice, shake it around, dump the glitter out, and then I let them dry upside down overnight, really. Just so you know, because when you go to stick the top in, it's gonna scratch at the inside. Well, if it's completely dry,
oh yeah, then you don't have to worry about so much.
Yeah, I mean, a couple things of glitter may come off, but you really don't have any issues. But yeah, I use polyacrylic.
What I want to know is who thought of taking floor polish? Who was the first person to say, This would make a delightful
Yeah,
ornament.
I mean, because I'm guessing it has to harden at some point. It can't stay wet the whole time. Somebody had to have thought,
Based on the chemical nature of it or something?
I guess, or just an accident. I mean, that's how, popsicles happened. They left something outside with a spoon in it. So yeah, I'm not really sure who thought of that. But yeah,
That's cool.
these can be a great gift, stocking stuffer, and you can process them kind of in bulk. So I'll talk about that. I have it all written up to go on the blog. But Mrs. Dalrymple's cookies, those went on Tuesday.
Oh,
those
nice.
Went on
You
the
want to look
blog.
up that recipe because she made the best cookies.
They're so good. They're wonderful.
So haul, I got this a while back. I struggle with, and it's not as dark as I thought it was going to be. I struggle with, obviously compared to like this, it's much, take it out so it's not glaring.
More like a medium gray.
Yeah, it's called Night Sky. I was thinking it was going to be more charcoal, but it's pretty light. I think it's a 28 count. It's an even weave where this is Ada. I think I'll probably be able to stitch on it. It's not, I think the colors would probably look good on there, right?
I think so. I think it's cute.
Yeah. So I got it doesn't say what size. Anyways, got a chunk of that. Oh, 18 by 25. And then we got bolts of Ada, so somebody can start dyeing it.
Yes. If you have a color you've been wanting, write in the comments below.
I put in a request for that green, for like a bright green to do Mr. Marshmallow on, because I'm gonna order that pattern and I want that green
Yeah,
color.
if you don't comment down below, she gets all the colors that she wants first. So.
And I need an aqua color. I want to do Christmas list. And I like the way Priscilla did it from the Housewives, Stitching with Housewives. So I need that color too.
Yeah. So many things to dye. We're dying.
We're dying a lot.
I'm not dying. We're
over
dying.
and over again.
We're dying. Oh, my last thing. So around this time, I start to get super bogged down with orders. I stop. Well, I don't really leave the house anyway, just because. But I start to get a little stir crazy because I stop leaving the house. I only work on orders and I lose my sense of me. So one of my friends, she asked to go to Board and Brush in Roanoke. I said, yes, we will get out of the house. They have masks. They are socially distanced. They just made it seamless. It was like a regular girls' night. We were wearing our masks, but it was still a regular girls' night. It was so much fun. We did the one that included a wreath.
Oh, wow, you did that there?
Yes.
That's really cute.
They had everything
real?
ready for us. Yeah.
Oh my God.
They already had it trimmed. They had selection of all the different kinds of greenery already pre-cut at our station, so then you could cut them down to fit your wreath.
That's really smart.
They had picks, which these actually are picks that have been cut apart, so they ended up being smaller because this isn't a huge wreath. They had bows in multiple colors, like already
Cute. Already made?
Yep,
Oh my
already
gosh.
pre-tied up. It just was nice because it's a crafty project. I didn't have to get my house messy, and it's just it's nice to work on something because sometimes
You don't have to stress about it, right?
well, you have to put down what you're working on and work
Yeah.
on something else. Get away from it. Just like I'll be studying for finals soon, and I'll have to put that down and work on something else. And then this
that's so
was the
cute.
sign that we did. So my friend, she chose a different one. They had 3 options, and then the wreath was your choice. You could put greenery all the way around. You just could do anything with that. But this was
That's so
one of
cute.
the signs. And I just thought, how cute. They help you with the hardware, so it's ready to hang.
That's cute.
Just really nice. And they help you pick colors. Yeah, distress
Very
everything.
cute.
So
I'm glad you had a good time. That's nice.
if you don't want to do something crafty, they have pre-made stuff there. So if you just want to get a gift for someone, you're also supporting that little business. because their occupancy is way lower because the tables have to be so far apart.
Right.
So you can just buy something, you can order things and have them made specially for you. And when we were there, they had a list of things that we could add on. So while you were there, if you saw a sign, oh, that's a great Christmas gift, you could add it on. And some of them were like $15, $20. Yeah, so you could add it on. You're already there. You're already painting one. You can work on another one. So I just thought that was a really, really nice way to get out, spend some time with a friend, still feel comfortable, and yeah, just really, really nice. And I got 2 cute Christmas things.
That wreath is really cute.
I love the wreath. It turned out so cute.
Well, we hope you had a restful, peaceful Thanksgiving. Safe Thanksgiving. Whatever that meant for you and your family and friends. What is coming up this week? Oh, we ordered fabric. We finally got the order in.
Yay! Moda and?
I don't have Moda in yet. I did Riley Blake, Hoffman, and Andover. And I got the farmhouse, the entire farmhouse, vintage farmhouse collection, and I cannot wait to start a quilt for I'm making one for my bed.
We're gonna have to share some photos of all the cute fabrics that are coming. Because we get to look through all these books and like pick, and it's so cute.
And there's one that's a caterpillar. It's from the Hungry Caterpillar.
Oh. Now I want to make something for Huxley.
So
she'll be getting something. And the book. I didn't get her that book for Christmas. So.
I think she got it.
Does she already have it? Okay, good.
So I think someone got it. Did you?
No, I do Dr. Seuss for baby showers. That's my favorite.
So anyways. So yeah, so as the fabric comes in, it should ship this week or next week. This probably not this week because of Thanksgiving. It puts everybody behind, but we should get it next week, and I am over the moon excited.
Yay!
And then
let's start on spring projects. Forget Christmas.
I know.
Everybody's getting store-bought gifts.
And I pre-ordered Christmas stuff for next year because it comes out like in May. So I pre-ordered that. I pre-ordered some other really cool stuff. So.
Which will also give us more time to work on Christmas projects and have them done earlier.
Correct.
It helps me now that I have a weekly thing to say like, look, you haven't done anything. You have to get some stuff done. It's more urgency.
Yep.
I'm getting more done.
So it's exciting.
Yes, definitely. Super exciting. So yeah, if there's anything you want to see, you want to see some tutorials, I have a couple things I'm going to be writing up for the blog, but if you want to see like a shorter video, I'll be making pom-poms for a couple hats. So if you want to see that stuff, let me know, and then I can get the video made, and it won't come out with the weekly video, but it'll be a shorter tutorial style video. So you can see how we're making what we're making.
Awesome. Well, hope you guys all have a great week.
Yes.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.